Anyway, I'm going to turn you down and I'm going to explain what I've done and what I will be doing. My desk is a total mess because I have so many things that I want to put on this board. Now, this is a wooden board, and I primed it, and I painted it blue because we're going to do an under the sea theme, and we're going to be using this. Now, usually I don't crumple up. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Welcome, Lisa. But I am today because sometimes it gives you a better release. Yeah, this is a mixture of 2 blues and a white. So I'm going to apply this because we all miss the beach. Oh, and I forgot to say, the most important thing is that I painted it blue, and thank you, Laura, and I put some glue, the glue for foils, and the bottom of my ocean is going to be hopefully this color. Now I can leave this and just pour on top of it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to release the foil and I'm going to seal it, and then we can start with our under the seascape. Hello, Marie. How are you, my friend? So as you know, when you apply the foil, you put the pretty side up. Always the pretty side up. And if you're having problem releasing, then just pass the heat gun or the hairdryer over it lightly. And someone please remind me when I get to the resin part to go and get. I pulled out my alcohol inks, and but I forgot to bring them over. And I am looking for. Let's use my mask to just work on this. It's releasing, I think. So I'm just rubbing the edges, and I'll try and move this so that you can see. Where is G, so that I can show her another... Hi, Amanda. How are you? I'm well. How are you? Another use for your mask. She was running a competition as to what you can do. I used it as a hair tie. And now I'm using it as a cloth to release my foils. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Oh, I bet you're excited. Oh, that's wonderful, Marie. I'm so glad. So I'm just going to pull it up just for a bit to see what we have. So far, so good. Look at this. And I do like the color. And I'm fine with it being crumpled because it's the seabed. Marie, you must be so excited. I can't imagine. I know, well, I can. When my kids come over, I get so excited. even though they live less than half an hour away. So I'm just going to make sure that everything here is released. Hi Lynn, how are you? Thank you, Betty. So far, and I'm disappointed I don't carry this foil, but I think I'm going to order it. Do you like the colors? So far, so good. And look, I still have some, because I might want to do the edges. Does that look good? Now you all know, because I think I've said this enough times, that even though it's released, it is, isn't it, Marie? Even though this is released, and you can see the cracks, maybe you can, like right here. I wanted that because I didn't want a uniform area. So after you place your foil and you release it, especially if I'm going to put resin, I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge to seal it. And I keep saying this is the end of my Mod Podge, but I still have just a small amount in there. Oops, that's more than I need, but I'm going to apply it. And when you apply the Mod Podge, it will be tacky. I mean, it will be cloudy, but as soon as it dries, it will be, it will dry clear, is what I'm trying to say. But then all of you by now, you know that very often I lose my words. I just want a little bit more. And I'll dry it. I just want to make sure that everything is covered. And this is if you're pouring resin, this is what I would suggest. You can use another sealer if you want. Any sealer will work, but Mod Podge was right in front of me, so that's what I'm using. I've never used Mod Podge to seal, but you know me, if anything is going to fail, it'll fail with me. So rather me than you. So I'm just going to do the edges as well, because I did get some foil adhesive on it. I'm just trying to smooth it out as well. Just a little bit more, just for the edges, because we're going to tape the edges as well. And I just hope that, oh yes, what did I do with it? It's upstairs, Betty. Sorry, I didn't, yesterday was, I just don't have enough hours in the day. I really don't. I took it upstairs to photograph, and I forgot to photograph it. But I will, either go upstairs and get it and show you, or I'll post a picture and then show it to you tomorrow. It depends how much we get done today. I have to make sure that this is really well sealed. And I hope we'll get, when I'm placing my shells, that this will dry. That the glue I'm using will dry quickly. And where is the glue? Okay, it's right here. And we're going to do colored resin. I'm going to color the resin. After we tape everything, let me put this here. And I'm just going to tape it. Actually, I'm trying to see. Oh, sorry, that was me trying to place my heat gun so that this will place it. You know what? I'm going to let my heat gun work. I'll go get the Okay, I'm back. Oh, good. This is dry. This is drying nicely. And once this is dry, oh, it's fine. It's hanging so that I've done this before. I used to have a box with a hole in it. Where I would put my hairdryer in, you know, a big box, a box maybe about 18 inches by 12 inches high, and I would just get I would cut a hole deep enough just for the part of the hairdryer. It's a bit tacky here. I'm going to leave it for now. And leave it to cool down a bit. And it needs a little bit more drying, but that's fine. But this is the birdhouse. I didn't do very much more. I did finish the edges, and I think that the one that we first did, 8 ounces is for 3. Oh wow! So I sealed it. I haven't sealed up top, but as you can see, my checks are not perfect. I can still see my pencil lines, and I was going to go over it with some green, with this, and then I decided no, I want to leave it like this. I don't want to do too much. Sometimes we do too much, and then the only thing I did do is the birds would sit in here, and there'd be a lot of yuckies here where they would sit. I should have done a little bit more here, but then I thought, well, we'll see. The other thing I really want to do is put some of the This would make it a posh birdhouse. I wanted to put some of the infuser either here or here, and put the this, oh, why can't I remember names today? Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. The Diamond Dust by Posh Chalk. I just thought that it would, and a bird, yes. I just thought it would make it more posh, and I would call it the Posh Birdhouse. And I could even put a posh bird on there. Yes, that would be a great idea, Betty. So I have so many thoughts in my head that I find myself at times not concentrating, not being able to do anything because of so many ideas. I never know what to do. So sometimes when I can't think, I leave it. But this is it. Well, Betty, how about I send it to you? And you can do whatever you want with it. She is cute. Oh, hi, Amber. How are you, my friend? How are you feeling? Okay, so now this is dry. I am just going to tape the edges. And of course, I'd have a problem with the tape. It's a brand new tape. And hopefully I can pull it out. Yeah, no, it's for your art. It's for your yard. Betty. Now, I don't want my edges to have any resin on. So I'm just taping them. And I'll show you what I'm doing. Can you see? Okay, this is my edge. And please make sure, if you have questions, please ask. Is Gwendolyn on? Gwendolyn, are you on? Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing better. So as you can see, I'm just taping the edges. She likes to do resin as well. So that's why I'm asking. But she might be asleep because she wakes up early. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to, thank you, Betty, if I am going to foil the edges. I might just leave them because sometimes it's an overkill. And Laura, who's going to be drunk in our project today? Under the sea. Okay, the other thing I want to do is see how messy my edge is here. I don't want resin on it either. So I'm taping both sides. And this would save you a lot of time when it comes to cleaning up after the resin. And by the way, I don't know if I said this, but this is wood. I'm not doing this on canvas because the weight of the shells and the weight of the resin might make it buckle. And I really didn't feel like doing that, having to take care of it. So sometimes it's worth spending the extra time preparing your surface just so that it makes cleanup a lot easier. Okay. I just want to push it down. Make sure that it's properly adhered. And on the sides as well. Oops. Now I've brought a lot of seashells, different kinds. So there we go. So I did pull out my, okay, this. Now some people might want or might feel that they want to use a hot glue gun. Yeah, this is wood canvas. It's foil. It's this foil, Amber. Yesterday, what we did was the, I think the glass. And I wanted to put some dots on here, but I got lazy. Well, it's not I got lazy. I can't really say I got lazy. Sometimes, like I said, it's hard to know what you're doing. And then I brought some of these shells that didn't work out. So I'm going to start placing them to give it height. I have different shells. And I only want to cover about this much of my board. So I guess I could use this one because the colors are pretty. And I will adhere them in a minute. And this one. This is gold leaf. So I'm just going to start layering. The other thing that we're going to do is also add in, I have this bottle or this bottle. I have my starfish. Some of these that we're going to put here and there. So I'm just layering. I might add well, this one doesn't look good here, but we can add something else. So I don't know if I'm going to put, I have these fishes. I don't know if I'm going to add them. Oh, I do want to use some of these. If I can find a small one. These are from Michael's. And they kind of look cute. But I am going to spray them with alcohol. I'm going to put a couple. Not too big and not too small. So let me just take out a few. Oh, I hope so. The starfish, you know where I got the starfish, Betty? You know that mermaid we did. The 2 mermaids that we did with foils. Hey Maddie, how are you? That's where I removed the starfish from those. This is where these are from. But these feel a bit dusty, so I'm just going to spray them with some alcohol wipes. Well, alcohol. And before I add them, do I not have alcohol in here? All right, fine. I've got some here. I'm just going to wipe them down because I don't want any dust. So there's one. I pulled out 5 small ones. And hopefully they'll sparkle. Okay. I also got these. So I'm going to start. Let me put a base of different kind of shells to raise these up. They may or they may not show. I should start gluing. And my glue needs some cutting. This one is a shell I already did. I can't remember what this is for, but I don't like it, so I'm going to use the back of it. And add a small shell here. Now this one has a base, but I really do like how it, the color of it. And we can always put a pearl right there. I have, where's the rest of my shells? Oh, right here. I'm going to put this one under here. This just is a question of planning out. These I want to use on top. I don't mind using the shells that I'm not going to use for because of the foils. Now this one's not bad. It kind of works with the colors. Nope, don't like it there. I'm going to put it there and put this one underneath it. This is a broken one. I do want to put this one here. Or is it too big? Because I want to put some pearls in some of these, and I also have something else called shaved ice. So let me see. Can everyone see okay? This one is one of the ugly ones. Nope. It's just really a question of layering. No, I don't like that there. I do want to put a seashell here. I mean a starfish here. Oh, I have these as well. We can't forget these. And I'm going to put a starfish in here. I want to add these as well. Oh, and guess what else I got? I got these flip-flops. I might just do one flip-flop. Let me see where the other one is. I know I have two. Oh. There's a lobster. I think. Is that a lobster? No, that's a Santa sleigh, but I know that there's a lobster in here. G sent me these. Oh, and a crab. A lobster and a crab. So we can use these, but I need to cut off these are like push pins. And I'm looking for the flip-flops that I could swear I saw this morning. There were tiny ones, but maybe the bigger ones will be better. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I like this yet, but we'll see. There was a ring that we can put. I'm going to put some more shells. And put, nope. Let me see. I'm not going to glue the glass pieces. I'm just going to leave them because they're heavy. So it's just kind of having fun with these. I don't know what kind of shell this one is. But I want to add some more small ones here. more shells. I've got, oops. Mussels, maybe. What do you think of this here? I'm trying to read comments. I think I missed a lot of comments. Sorry. I just want to add no, I don't like this. Do you like this with it? Even though I know we have some colors. Well, no, I don't like this one. Let me see this one. Yeah, I like this better. And this one will be here. Oh, okay. Oh, Betty. Yeah, you know what? I can never remember. So with this side, I don't know that I'm going to add any more shells. Except I need some like this one. Small ones I will. Actually, this way. And this way. Oh, actually, I might do that one on the side. Like that. And I'm going to put this. Do you think this is... Actually, let's start with the bottle. I'm going to add the bottle in here. Or possibly like that. I want to add this right here. And no, that's fine, Amber. I just thought maybe I missed some questions. So I feel this part has enough shells. I just want to add some more here. I'm going to put this rock in here. This starfish in here. And then I found this. Which is like a ring. Somebody could have lost their ring under the sea. I'm not going to use that. I feel like adding another starfish. I don't like this one here. Let me see if I can add it somewhere else. I have to look at let me see what else I have. Oh, I know. I need to add. Well, I got this from Tunis. And if I can find, oh, that's perfect. Look at this. I don't know what they're called. But I'm going to add it here. And maybe move this one here because the arm is broken. This one is a bit too big. Let's see if we can add another one. Nope. Might be too much. I'm going to move the things I'm not going to put. I don't think I like these there. We definitely need to add something. What if I do this instead? No, that would hide this. And this would go here. I'm just trying to fit it all in. Now I want this here. I don't want this here. I don't know that I like this. What do you think? Unless I put it here. Okay, let's get one of these flip-flops. Somebody's lost their flip-flops, so let me cut this out. Oh, I do like this. I love the color of this one on the inside. Okay, let me cut this. This is not the right thing to cut. But I removed it and we're going to put it somewhere. Somebody's lost their flip-flop right here. And let's get rid of everything I don't need. I'm just going to remove. So it will make my life easier. Now there is, ooh, where is it? Where is, okay. I do want to put some pearls. Oh, thank you. It kind of gives it something, doesn't it? This I want up here. Now I have these colored pearls, or I have pink, or I have green. Which ones? Which ones do you think? I need answers, guys, please. And does this look kind of without, I don't like this with it. I don't like this. These two we're still thinking about. This one I definitely don't like. Which ones shall I do? Regular color? Okay. And let's see. Like in this one, I'm just going to put this one right there. I will glue them because I know they will fly. Is that too big? We can do pearls here. And a large one here. And a large one here. I just want to, when I put them on, make sure that they're not showing that they're pearls. Holes, I don't want to see the holes. So is that enough pearls, you think? Yeah, I used the white ones, Marie. Do you think that's enough? I want these, or these, or these. Let's move all of these. I might do this one this way. And I found a floaty right here. Not this. Not this. And I've just got, I'm going to put a crab. I have to remove the center, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to have the crab swimming right here. And you can't see the pin. It's so delicate. I'm afraid that if I put it somewhere, if I cut it, okay, that's enough. All right, let me just put the lobster. Okay. Now let me just glue this one, because this one I can see the holes. And let me remove this bottle. And I'm trying to find the cover for this. Don't know what I did with it. It was here. So I'm just going to blow the I glued one of them. The others, I can't see I can't see the holes, so I left them. So I'm trying to find, I'm going to add some glass here, and add some of this to it. And where is the glass? Right here. So I'm just trying to get rid of stuff I don't need. I'm just going to put some of these pearls to just hide some of the, well, they're not pearls, they're balls. Maybe one more here. Oops. And one here. Because once I add the resin, I can always add some more. And the one thing I do want to add is a little bit of shaved ice. And let me remove these. I just want to clear stuff off my desk so that I won't have an unhappy accident. And it's going to be this. I'm just removing some of the red glass in here because I don't need it. And add this. Move this. Okay, just give me one more second. I'm going to move stuff. So that I can bring the resin. And it did have, I'm just blowing. The heat gun does not blow. Okay, so these are the things I still need. Oops. I'm going to move it aside. And this one keeps falling. And we're going to, oops. Sorry, something fell off and I was trying to straighten it as I moved it because the glue is still wet. So I'm just moving this here. And we're going to add a little bit of glue. And maybe some sand. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to, these are my cups for, I'm going to get my gloves. Oh, seaweed. Seaweed. I'm going to put these rocks rather than sand. Seaweed. I've got the, how about this? Let me bring it back up. You know what? I might add the seaweed after the resin, Betty, because it's going to harden. I'm going to do a little bit here. And a little bit here. And here. And the rest, I've got 3 colors. I've got the brown, and I think somewhere I might have some green. I just want to make sure that nothing rolls. This is rolling. Okay. Hi, Leona. How are you? Yeah, that I think is coral. I don't think I have any. But we'll see if we need to add anything else. Okay. I hope I brought the right cups for measurements. Yeah, this one has 2 and 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to look for more cups because these do not have what I need. Okay. I'm not using, because I'm not sure how this is going to work out, I'm going to be naughty. And I'm going to, thank you, Leona. And I'm going to pour my resin, and it's not art resin. I have this resin that someone told me was very good, and it's okay. It's not great, and it's not bad. And I'm going to be using that. I don't advertise that. I don't like particularly this one. Oh, and I forgot, somebody forgot to remind me. I need my alcohol inks. 1 second. There's always something that I'm forgetting. So I brought my alcohol inks. Let me move my... Now the reason I'm using alcohol inks is because it will remain transparent. But I also, and I've never used it before, brought this thing called opaque pigment. And that's to make the waves. So let's start first by measuring. So I'm going to do 2 and 2. Oh, where's my other glove? And I think you stir it for 3 minutes, I'm hoping. So let me just get a piece of paper because I can't see. Okay, hold on. I'm going to, these are really hard to see, so I'm just going to mark 2 and 4. Now, if you're doing this, oh, thank you. Thank you, Hazel. Yeah, you should. Alcohol inks with epoxy or resin is amazing. So this is the resin itself, or they call it epoxy here. So I'm going to measure very carefully, but I have to tell you, if you're doing this and you're not used to resin, please, please, please do it in 2 cups. I'm almost at the level where I need to be. So I'm just going very slowly. Okay. I'm going to wipe it so that I don't mess everywhere. We will probably need more resin. This is not going to be enough, but I prefer to mix several times. And do it slowly. Okay, now it's the this is the hardener. Please, 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 if you are using alcohol resin and you're not for the first, or at least for the first time, please make sure that you do your measurements in 2 separate containers, because you can adjust each one separately, but when you do them the way I'm doing it, you can't. But I have a little bit of experience with this, so need to time myself for 3 minutes. And always, always, please use gloves. Always use gloves. I don't care what resin you're using, but please use gloves. And stir slowly. So can someone time me for 3 minutes, please? Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much, Betty, for reminding people. I'm not very good at this. So it's 3:04. I'll try and time myself. Usually I use Siri, but Siri is occupied. And Siri is filming. It's okay, I'll time myself. I've got it for 3:04. I'll measure, I'll time. I've got 2 more minutes left. Also, when you're stirring, don't stir fast. You'll build up your bubbles. And also, go around your edges and stir at the bottom. Oh, thank you, Betty. Just make sure if it's not well incorporated, you will have soft resin or you will have resin that will not work. Oh, thank you, Laura. Now, this is not going to finish today. Yeah, I do too. Laura, it's very easy. I used to be scared and intimidated, but I've been using resin for, even with all the times that I've been using resin. By the way, when you start mixing, you will see the resin cloud up. And as the more you mix, the less cloudy it becomes. So if you're stirring like I am, like this, you should not have too many bubbles. Thank you. Hello, Debbie. How are you? I haven't done that, Laura, yet, believe it or not. I have the resin for the molds, but I haven't done it. Debbie, where are you from? Let us know where you're from. I think, Laura, you need to teach us how to do the resin for molds. By my TV clock, the time is up. How's your clock, Laura? Time, okay. All right, so as you can see, I do have some bubbles, but not that many. Oh, Washington State. Oh, you have 13, Amanda? Washington, you'll have to forget my geography. But is Seattle in Washington State? This is going to sound terrible. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, thanks. Debbie, let me know, or somebody let me know, is Seattle in Washington State? Okay, let me bring this over. Okay, I've just lost the ball. I don't know where. Oh, well then, Seattle is in Washington State. I didn't think my geography was that bad, but I was too embarrassed. But you know what? My husband is there right now. He's leaving tonight. So isn't that a coincidence? Okay, I've got some bubbles here, for right over here, I am going to put some glass. And I'm using this. And I'm going to add, some of this vase filler from Michael's. And I've never done this, so I'm just telling you. This is what I plan to do, and it could easily not work out. And I'm going to add some of this sand. And I am going to stir it up and add some resin. See if I need some more. If I need some more, I'll add it. And I'm just going to add a little bit of resin here. Oh, she does? Wow. Okay, usually I used to pour the resin here and then add my glass, but I found I have better luck doing it this way. Oops. So let's try it. Oops. And I'm sprinkling all over the place and not sprinkling in a good way either. I think I might need to add just a little bit of resin here. Oh, okay, Betty. Okay, so I'm going to start adding some of this mix. And if I need to make some more, then I will. I just found this easier than putting resin first and then adding this. I'm not saying I'm not going to add resin, I'm just saying it's just easier. I'm going to have to remove the bits and pieces that are falling all over. Oh, you are? Oh, I'm sorry, Betty. Sorry, I'm not speaking, I'm just concentrating. And I did get some stones in here, and I'm going to leave them. However this turns out to be, because I've never done resin with foil like this. There'll be things that are done well and things that are not done well. But I will learn. I just keep losing bits and pieces, and that's fine, but I just want to add them back on. And I've got 2 more areas to add, so I think I've got enough. Oh, 3 areas, actually. I've got some here. Maybe I should have done this at the beginning. It wouldn't be so much of a hassle. It's not a hassle, actually. This is much easier than when I used to do it. I'm just getting bits and pieces here that fell down that I want to add. Yeah, I did seal. Yes, I did seal with Mod Podge Amber. I think that might have been another part you may have missed. I should have repeated it, I'm sorry. But yes, you should seal it. And I need G's wipes. Where is G? Okay, I'm just going to wipe down these and add them here. And then I'm going to pick up G's wipes. I just want to make sure I'm not ending up with resin. Yes, yes. I always seal. But then I don't do, I mean, what, especially over wood. Okay, I'm going to put this away, clean my fingers, get G's wipes, and wipe. Even though this wipes off, G's removes the resin from the surrounding areas. And this does not. I need my finger to stop being so sticky. Here's G's wipes. And as soon as I can, I will give you the her address of where to get them. And she did say that she was giving 10% off, or I can't remember the exact amount, for anyone who mentions that they who mentions Walls and More. No, actually, they do not. They are natural. Actually, I don't know what they have. I put a lobster and I put a crab. Because I'm going to be working with the resin, I didn't want to, and it's going to be layered, I didn't want to add anything. I wonder if I can just wipe things down, because things, I know things fell all over the place. But at least I can reuse my gloves. Yeah. But see, I'm going to put some ink. So it may not. This is the first time I felt. Now I'm just going to do the shell part and add resin to it. And the one thing I didn't like about this alcohol, this resin, is that it gets hot. I'm just taking some out because there's too much. And I'm going to sprinkle some shaved ice on top of this. Ooh, guess what I just noticed? Did anyone see this? The pink from the flip-flop is running. But I'm not going to touch it. Yes, it's bleeding. I never also pour resin directly like this. I always use a stir stick. Let me just do it over here. There was one I wanted to put in here. Okay, and I have about 1.5 ounces, I think, left. So let's just, I'm just going to, I don't think that this is enough. And I don't think that, actually, let me just add a little bit more here. Because I just noticed some areas. Yes. Just want to make sure that there's, this one is not, just want to make sure that everywhere has, and I'm going to add, I don't know which kind, which color, but not lime green. Let's see. I'm going to add, this is Baja Blue, and I'm pretty sure that this is Piñata color. Should I do Baja or, no, let me do the, but I put it in a spray because I have it in a big, actually I'm going to use the other color. And I'm so glad that I put, and look at this color, mix it well. And I'm going to pour it and use my hand. But I'm going to bring you closer because I can see that you can't see that well. Just 1 second. I don't know if you can see, but you can still see the clear color. So for me, if I'm coloring the resin, it doesn't matter what kind I use. Let me just get the rest of it, and I'm going to just drop this. I just want to make sure that I have enough resin all over for my first layer. And it doesn't matter to me whether it's straight, whether it's, I don't know if this stuff even self-levels, but the water is not a straight, sorry, I'm talking and not finishing my sentences. This is a bad habit. So what it's done, oops, is it's given the blue in the over the foil. No, I'm not, Amanda. I've got this stupid resin I want to get rid of. It's not art resin, and because it's an experiment, I don't mind using another kind. It's not cheap. It's supposed to be for tabletop. I tried it out because someone was raving about it, and very honestly, I didn't think it was that great. I just want to, I'm going to get my my torch, and they say that all resin self-levels, but they don't. It is. Yeah, and that's why I want to, oops, where is it? That's why I want to do several layers, and I'm going to put some waves as well. But let me just, I want to blow the bubbles. First, let me start here. I can see there are areas that don't have any resin. And I burnt my coral. Oh, how did you like it, Amber? I mean, I love my art resin, so I can't say I don't. I'm just moving this here. I do want to put on these, where is it? I said please remind, oh, the shaved ice. Now this is shaved ice. And I'm just going to add just a little bit, just for some sparkle. And especially as we're not seeing the pink as much. It'll just give it an extra sparkle. Because Under the Sea is very sparkly, I think. And I didn't want to put this on right on top of my resin. I mean, mix it with my resin. Yeah, it's shaved ice. I don't think there's a color, but it's called shaved ice. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see a color here. Let me apply with any adhesive. So I'm assuming that I can do that. Shaved ice. What is it? It looks like to me bigger pieces of like tinsel. I can't. I mean, I can't tell you what it's made of. The bottle does not say. But tomorrow, I would like to do another coat of resin. 1 second. Because I'm seeing areas that don't have any resin. Let me turn you up. Yeah, you could, absolutely, Betty. Yes, you could do it in a shadow box. Absolutely. Let me just turn you up. Okay. You can absolutely do this in a shadow box. There's no reason whatsoever. I want to, if there are any bubbles left, I'm fine with those for right now. I don't want to see more bubbles I don't want to see any bubbles with my top coat, which will be clear. Now this coat is the first coat. I'm going to add on another coat tomorrow. I think I'm going to add another 3 coats and then the top coat. Just every time I do another coat, it just builds up. Thank you, Laura. Yes, it does. And I think when you see, Betty, the more coats added on, and especially as I'm going to be adding some waves, and I'm hoping that the waves will, thank you, Debbie, will lace, and so will actually look like real waves. So it will have more of a 3D effect. But like I said, I've never done this before. I've certainly never done resin with foils. I usually just put the resin and add stuff on top. But I found that this was probably an easier way to work with it. So tomorrow we'll do a layer of resin with blue. It might be different blue, and definitely with white. And we'll do that every day.